Morning, guys, just before 8 o'clock, and it's time for a bike ride. Get on our fitness, get the beach bodies going. We're going to go out there and kill it. And guess what? You're coming too. Oh, yes, you are. Come on, then.
Off we go! 8k round trip. See ya! Well, here we are, first stop, and we're about 2 kilometres from the house, and we're right at the end of Almiros Beach, small estuary area that feeds into San Spiridon Lake, where the reserve is. Beautiful place. I think I've taken a couple of photographs from here before, and you will have seen them. But this is what it's like to be here first thing on the morning, just before 8 o'clock on the morning. And there's not a soul around. Very peaceful. And if we look back there, in that direction is Akaravi, Rhoda and Sudari. There's San Spiridon area, the lake. Lovely little nature reserve area. And in the distance you can see, with clouds on top, Mount Pantocrator. Anyway, next stop coming up soon. Well, we've moved along about 500 metres, not far, 750 metres up the hill round the corner from the estuary area. And as you can see, there's a couple of fishing boats out there. We're staying at the Albanian mountains, still have a dusting of snow on the top, and in the very far distance you can probably see one of the big ferries that's heading up to Italy. It's an absolutely glorious area if you're into walking, bring the dog along, biking, especially at this time of year. You've got March, April, got these early flights coming out. If you find yourself on Corfu, these are the places that you need to come and see. Get yourself a mountain bike, or get yourself on the local bus, get your knapsack on, your rucksack on, and have a little wander around the Almiros, San Spiridon area, and San Stefanos if you fancy, for that matter. But this is glorious. Just around this corner in front of us, but I won't be stopping there, is Agia Catarini, the abandoned monastery, just over there in that direction. Can't point the camera in that direction because the sun's shining brightly right into me. Anyway, next stop coming soon on our morning bike ride. We've moved along just a little bit further again. I said we weren't going to stop here because, well, we can't really get to it, but in the distance there is the abandoned monastery, Agia Catarini, St. Catherine. So if you're on foot, you can go and take a good look at that. Kind of feel as though you've been transported in time when you come down this path. It's an amazing little place. Spooky, definitely, but at the same time, absolutely stunning. And yeah, very peaceful as well. But you do feel as though someone might just be watching you. Well, we're about a K along from Agia Catarini. Stop again just to show you how kind of different the landscape changes. It's amazing. There is quite a lot of farming land around here. It's quite an agricultural area. Almiros, San Spiridon towards Akaravi is probably some of the flattest land you'll find. It's obviously good for growing and whatever you do with animals, bringing them up. Anyway, again, just a quickie, just to show you how very, very quickly Corfu offers something completely different around every little corner. Fantastic morning this morning, absolutely beautiful. Well, we've reached kind of all the San Spiridon area, left the wilderness behind. It's only about a K away, but it's quite bizarre, as I said earlier on in the video, how it changes. And how 1 minute you're in the middle of somewhere that feels you're completely at one with nature in the middle of nowhere, and then all of a sudden around another corner you're back in to the land of the living. Well, I say the land of the living, obviously we're just before the main flights are coming out, so it's still, obviously most places still shut, places just starting to open, lots of bars and restaurants getting their stuff together. Anyway, I'm going to try and cycle on a little bit, because around this corner is an absolutely fantastic little spot, and I think if you watch it and see it as we get there, it should be a little bit more dramatic, hopefully. That's the idea anyway. What do you think of that? Pretty snazzy, eh? Not bad. I tell you what, we are blessed to live here, without a shadow of a doubt. Back again amongst the olive trees there, you can see Lake Spiridon in the background. Absolutely fantastic. Car coming towards us, let's be careful. Absolutely beautiful. This is the way to get rid of a Sunday hangover, I'm telling you. Early morning bike ride all around. Absolutely fantastic. I'm grabbing hold of the camera. It's a little bit on the loose side. And this road, I have to say, certainly ain't for cycling. Morning. Take a look at that, eh? What a way to start your day. Whatever your take is on the certain different resorts on the island, one of the things I can tell you right now is one of the biggest resorts, family resorts in the north of the island, is just behind that hill. You wouldn't have a clue, would you? No, not a Scooby. Just shows you how things can be hidden, how the natural beauty of Corfu stands up to tourism very well. There's the entrance. Mari Bleu Resort, by the way, so if any of you fancy a nice resort on the northeast coast, good for families, good for everything, and on the doorstep of the wildest, some of the wildest terrain on Corfu. Right, this is the main drag now. We're getting back to the main road. Nothing very exciting for you to see, and a little bit dangerous for me to film, so next stop, home sweet home. Oh, we've made it up the main road bit, and now we're on the final few hundred metres. A lovely little bike ride. What can I say? Not much more than I've already said. I hope you've enjoyed this little bike ride. I don't think it'll become a regular thing, as the filming makes me have to stop and maybe not quite enjoy my surroundings as much as I want to do. So I'm going to be really selfish on this one, and this might be a one time only. Anyway, as you can see, we don't live in too shabby an area. Absolutely glorious. This is the way down to Almiros beach. If you come to Corfu, the northeast, if you're coming from Cassiope, it's about 10k, 12k, and you're looking for the Almiros beach sign, which points off to your right. Anyway, We've made it back in one piece. Have a great day wherever you are, and I hope you enjoyed the morning bike ride.